Okay, this chapter exposes the friend's emptiness and soars into one of the most majestic descriptions of God in the Bible. After Bill that tiny evasive speech, Job answers and he does two things. One, he exposes how useless the friend's theology has become. Second, he delivers a vision of God far greater than anything they said. Job opens with biting sarcasm, okay? How you have helped the powerless, how you have saved the arm that is feeble. Translation, you've said nothing that actually helps. He presses then, who did you help with these words? Whose spirit inspired you? Job exposes the difference between talking about God and serving people. So Job begins with his theology, and it's already deeper than Bildad's. He says, "The depth tremble beneath the waters. Sheol is naked before God. Destruction is uncovered," meaning even the unseen realms are fully exposed to God. God's rule is not limited to heaven and earth, it includes death itself. Job describes God's creative mastery. God stretches out the north over empty space. He hangs the earth on nothing. He binds waters in clouds. He draws the horizon. He sets boundaries between light and darkness. This is astonishing ancient cosmology. Yeah, Job speaks of mystery without pretending to master it. Then he concludes, the pillars of heaven tremble. The sea is stirred by God's power. The fleeing serpent is subdued. The skies are cleared by his breath. This is poetic language for cosmic sovereignty. God is not fragile, distant, or small. He is active everywhere. Then Job ends with a sentence that reframes the entire debate. And these are but the outer fringe of his works. How faint the whisper we hear of him. Who then can understand the thunder of his power? This is crucial because Job is saying everything I just said is only the edge, okay? Only a whisper, only a hint. Job agrees with God before God speaks, but without using the truth to condemn anyone. So let's take a look in the key lessons here. The first one is truth that doesn't help the suffering has failed its purpose. Second lesson, God's power includes the unseen and unknown. Third lesson, creation reflects mystery without explanation. Fourth lesson, human knowledge only touched the fringe of God. Fifth lesson, humility deepens worship, not silence. And recap, Job responds to Bildad with irony, exposing how little his friend's words have actually helped. Then, instead of minimizing God, Job delivers one of the most exalted descriptions of divine power in Scripture. He portrays God as sovereign over creation, chaos, and even death itself. Yet Job concludes by confessing that all human descriptions of God are only faint whispers of a much greater reality. This chapter proves critical point. Job already understands divine mystery, but he refuses to use it as an excuse to dismiss suffering or silence honest question. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one.